There was a question on 3T number 7. So this is a little bit more of a challenging problem or an application type problem. So the publisher of a newsletter uses the following models to estimate monthly sales revenue and the monthly cost of production in terms of the number of people who subscribe to the newspaper X. C and R are both given in thousands of euros. The values of X for which revenue is equal to cost are called break-even points. Write down an equation in terms of X to find the break-even points. So they basically told us when revenue is equal to cost, those are break-even points. So for A, we're just going to take the revenue function, 35x minus 0.25x squared equals 300 plus 15x. Okay? And then for B, solve your equation in A by completing the square. So to complete this square, I'm going to move everything to one side. So I have 0.25x squared plus 20x minus 300 equals 0, essentially. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to factor out negative, or divide out negative 0.25. So when I divide that out, I'll have x squared. 20 divided by 0.25 will be negative 80x. And negative 300 divided by negative 0.25 is 1,200. So now I need to take my b value, divide it by 2 and square it. So negative 80 over 2 squared will be negative 40 squared, which will be 1,600. Okay, so I'm going to add that in. So I have negative 0.25 x squared minus 80x plus 1,600. And then I still have my plus 1,200. And then I have to subtract out the 1,600. Okay. So now this part is a perfect square trinomial, so I'm going to factor it. So I have negative 0.25, and then this one factors to be x minus 40 squared, and then these add together to get negative 400. So now I just need to distribute, distribute this negative 0.25 in front of the parentheses and to the last term. So I'll get negative 0.25 x minus 40 squared plus 100 equals to 0. And that's basically what they have in the answer key. They just move the 100 over. But if you want the function in like completed the square form, this is the function in completed the square form. Okay. Oh, and then it wants us to solve. Okay, that's what it wants us to do. So to solve, we need to start solving for x. We need to try to get x alone. So slowly to get x alone, I'm going to subtract the 100. I'm going to divide by negative 1/4. So that will give me x minus 40 squared equals 400. Then to get rid of this square, I would have to take the square root. So I'd get x minus 40 equals plus or minus 20. Oops. So then I would have x minus 40 equals positive 20, and x minus 40 equals negative 20. And if I solve this, I get x equals 60 or x equals 20. Okay. So then for letter C, it says write down the number of subscribers at which newspaper sales break even. So these are the two break even points. If they have 20 subscribers or 60 subscribers, that's when they break even. Because the revenue is basically like a quadratic function going downwards because the a value is negative. And this is just like a linear function, and so they're going to have two break even points. So it will be x equals 20 and x equals 60. Profit is equal to revenue minus cost. So profit is equal to revenue minus cost. Find the number of subscribers that yields maximum profit. So what we have to do is first we have to set up our profit function by taking the revenue function and subtracting the cost function. Oops, 15x. So I'm going to distribute the negative, combine like terms, minus 15x, combine like terms and put it in order. So p of x equals negative 0.25x squared plus 20x minus 300. So they're asking for the maximum profit. Basically, they're asking us, okay, so find the number of subscribers that yields a maximum. So they're asking us for, this is a quadratic function going like that. They're asking us for the maximum, and they want us to know like the x value, which is the number of subscribers. And then in E, they're going to want us to find the profit. Okay, so basically we have to find the maximum of this, and we had already put this one in Vertex form. Remember, we had negative 0.25x minus 40 squared minus 100 plus 100, sorry. And so we can see that the vertex is 40, 100. So the number of subscribers that they're going to need to have is they'll need to have 40 subscribers. And then in E, the maximum profit is 100, but the X, in the question it says, oh, both are given in thousands of euros. So this is like 100,000 euros. Okay, a challenging problem. Don't worry, we will practice a lot more like this. I promise you, we're going to do more practice, okay? I hope you have a wonderful day.